Affective Disorder, but there is another seasonal mental health issue, and it can hit hard right here in Arizona. It's known as the summer blues. I had never heard of this, so I'm so happy that Alicia Shipman from Evolved MD is here to explain it. So you and I were talking during the break. We've both lived in winter climates, and come February, you can find yourself feeling really sad because your eyeballs aren't exposed to the photons of the sun.
Absolutely. So when we do have, in Arizona, we have our own version, right? It's very different in the Midwest, like if you've lived in New York or Missouri. But here, we have the summer blues, as we call it, but it's our version of the seasonal affective disorder. And so it is a distinct change between our behavior and our mood. It changes because of the seasons, right? We have a longer, if you guys have noticed, right, a longer sunlight. The days are longer, and so that affects how our melatonin levels are produced, and it's harder to sleep, right?
Alicia, I feel like all I ever hear is how we should get early morning sun, we should get afternoon sun, sun is good, we need more vitamin D, but it can cause mental health issues.
Yeah, it absolutely can. And it affects our circadian rhythm, right? And if you think about anybody who's ever done shift work, right?
Like yes, I have.
They're
up at 3 a.m. Yeah.
Yes, up at 3 a.m. That can also wreak havoc. We, as counselors, see patients all the time that have shift work disorder. So this seasonal affective disorder is real. It does affect your circadian rhythm. There's things you can do about it, though, right?
Well, let's talk. First of all, how do you know if you have this?
If you see a significant change in your mood or behavior, so you're not going out and doing things you normally do. You normally go see friends, you normally go out on hikes, you want to go out on walks, you're more introverted, you're kind of hibernating is what you'd say. Like, I think we've all done that, right?
You've just described my default state, and I see no problem with it. Not going out, not hiking, and not getting together with friends.
Yeah.
That's a happy place for me, but what you're saying is if you've broken off from your normal, and you no longer enjoy the things that you used to love.
Absolutely, yes. Even if it was like, I loved playing puzzles inside, and I loved playing video games with my friends, and now I'm not doing that anymore. Or now all of a sudden I'm not going to as many of my shifts at work, and I'm calling out a lot more, and I want to try to sleep a lot more, right? So just major changes and shifts in the way we're behaving.
So in terms of easing summer blues, as quickly as you can you go through some of the steps?
Yeah, absolutely. So create and develop a routine, right? So we're not trying to sleep in until 10 a.m. some days and wake up some days at 5 a.m. Establish a really good routine and also have some really good self-care too. So if you can still get up before it's 100 degrees and it's only 85 out and get a walk, do that, right? Or if your self-care looks like having a coffee with friends, making sure you're still doing some of those self-care things throughout the day, and also trying to get proper sleep and eat well, right? All of those things are really good. And then lastly, I would say seek professional help. If it has gotten really bad, ask your doctor about it, and then they can point you in the right direction, whether that's therapy or medication.
So if you try to regulate your sleep, prioritize your self-care, get a regular routine, but you're still just feeling down, it's probably time to see somebody, and that's where Evolved MD or other behavioral health services can come in. What's a good way to get in touch with you guys if people do just want to talk to a professional?
Absolutely. So you can talk to your doctor. We partner with Honor Health and Banner Health and a lot of other companies and a lot of other organizations, but you can also go to evolvedmd.com to learn more too.
Thank you so much, Alicia. Too much sun bad, not enough sun bad, right? It's all moderation. Stay with us. The Arizona Daily Mix will be right back.